on my screen it says you're live. I know that. I can't wait to wake up every morning and and find that out. I know one of these days you just don't wake up anymore, right? That comes to all of us. But until then, I just want to help as many people as I can. And I just was reading a new report today. Listen to this, 47%, 47%, that's almost half the adults in our country, say that they're underemployed or underpaid. Isn't that amazing? So that means they hate their job, right? Because they don't feel they're using all their talents, so they're underemployed, or they're getting screwed and not making enough money, right? So that's half of our country. So what do you do with it? And here's another thing. So you think that education will solve all the problems. No, listen to this. It also shows 32%, so this is a third of them, who responded with college degrees believe their college education did not prepare them for the current jobs or the jobs they want to be. So, wow. So that's why I think you have to be very careful about going to college. You know, in particular, there's a lot of issues involved, and I can't really tell anyone what to do with their life because I don't know what the hell to do with my life. I'm guessing every day of my life, you know. So that's what it is. But what I'm really trying to show you is that if you feel underemployed, if you feel unpaid, you have to check out the government programs that are there to help you, nonprofit organizations. Like I just did a video on one yesterday where they'll give you $2,500. They'll pay you like $28,000 a year to learn a skill with automobiles, you know? And you don't need a degree, you don't need anything, so you get paid. You get a grant, you get paid, and then when you finish that training, you're making up to $70,000 a year. So that's nice work without that. Here's another one I found, and they're all over. You just put job training, and you'll just see the thousands, the hundreds of programs that are out there that are free. Don't go to Google. Don't go to Google. Don't go to Google for job training. No, and if you use Google, put job training and then put only the news items. You don't want to, see, that'll eliminate all the people that are trying to sell you something, and then you could read the news headlines about free programs that will train you for free. Plus, there are a lot of programs, offices in every state whose job it is to make sure that you're getting good income, that you're getting trained, that you're getting educated. So they're getting paid to do this. You know, that's where you should go. Don't go to Google, because Google will show you people who want to get paid by you. But you want to find the people that already got paid to help you, not the people that want you to pay them to help you. And that's the last place you want to go. It's silly. Here's some more of the information that's interesting. This information about this survey, and it comes from a company called Genzabar, Genzabar. So they have a press release about all that, and they do something with education, and they help higher education or something, but they're interested in this subject, and this is the way companies get to know themselves. They do some studies, some hard research data, publish it under their name, and then people know about it more. Okay, the information comes at a time when colleges are experiencing the lowest enrollment numbers in over a decade. Do you hear that? So in the last 10 years, college enrollment is down lower than any other time in the last 10 years, okay? Lowest in 10 years. So that means if you really want to go to college, you could bargain, because they have money, so they want people, right? So if they have a lot of people coming to the door, they don't want to pay them if a lot of people want to come in and give them money, right? But if no one's coming to give them money, then they have to give them money. So that's why that puts you in a good bargaining position if you want to do anything like that. And then also, employers are struggling to fill 10 million jobs, okay? 10 million job openings are opening right now, are available right now. And the survey revealed that 80% of the people that respond to the survey believe that colleges and universities have to be more affordable and offer specific programs to help students secure well-paying jobs. Of those surveyed, 56% said they would sign up for training or education to pursue a lucrative a career, if it were affordable, accessible, and easy to do on their own time. All that is there. There are now job training programs that are affordable, that are accessible, and easy to do on your own time, okay? They are there. You're gonna have to search for them. Now here's where to search for them. Okay, first of all, you go to, and they're more available on their own time because so many are remote. They're remote now. This is the way higher education happens, and job training. And you want to go to the free ones. Do not go to Google and look for, companies. Stay away from any .com. All you want is a .gov or a .org. And that's the way to start. Now, here's where you do. The first thing you do is you go to your local Career One Stop. Okay, Career One Stop. And if you Google right now, find my Career One Stop, and then you'll find something from the Department of Labor, careeronestop.org, and you put in your zip code and show your county level. Your county has an office that it's paid for by the government to help you get training. They have so much job training money there to help you get a job, help you. You got to do resumes, you got to do anything. If you don't have an internet, they give you internet to use. All this stuff is available, and it's available for free. And they're pouring more money into job training than ever before. Biden's new program will have lots and more money for job training. That's very important. So that's where you want to go, your Career One Stop. The next place you want to go is your local community college. See what they do, they get grant money from the government and from companies to train people for good jobs. Companies need these people trained, to make, $60,000 with a high school degree and in a technical school. Well, the companies need you trained. So what they do is they give the community college, hey, find people, give them this training, we'll pay for it so we could give them a job. Now, doesn't that sound great? Wow, who would have thought? No, you go to career counselors, I don't know what they're doing. I haven't been in school in a long goddamn time. So you have to take it on yourself, and you have to start looking around yourself. Okay, so you have the Career One Stop. You got the your local community college. They're terrific, and even if you want to go to higher education, you want to get a 4-year degree or master, you start there because that's the best deal in town. So many of them are free now, no matter who the hell you are, or with incomes up to $150,000, you can still get free. But it's different everywhere, so you have to check your own community college, okay? But that's it. You have to check it. Just don't Google. Remember, don't. No, you talk to somebody see, you could get someone to talk to at your Career One Stop. They will talk with you and tell you about programs. And they do this every day, helping hundreds or thousands of people. You're doing it once in your life. Man, you don't know anything. I don't know anything, and I study this every day. The people who know it are the people helping you now, helping people like you now. So you want to know all that stuff. You talk to one, you talk to 3, 4, 5, because they all know something a little different. So the more people you talk to are in the business of getting people free money and help to get a better career, that's what you want to do. Okay, so you go to Career One Stop. That's your county Career One Stop. You go to your community college. Now, here's the third place you want to go to. There's two places, 211.org, and then the other one is findhelp.org. Go to both of those websites because they'll have something a little different in both of those. So you want to go to both of those websites and put in job training, okay? You'll see so many programs, just that help job training on everything. Now, here's how you have to use them, though. You just don't say, oh, I want to do an IT. Oh, God, they don't have IT done. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You call everyone on that list. You hear me? Everyone on the list. Why is that stupid? No, because what they say is they have something different. Maybe, maybe not, but you got to check. If you're not digging in and digging hard and getting the most you can out of that, because they also know other programs that they don't have. They're the best place to know who else is doing this and what it's called and where it's hidden. So you have to talk to as many people doing this kind of work as possible, all the people who are in the business of helping people get trained for a better job. You want to talk to as many of those people you can, not people selling you something, not people selling you a career choice, not people selling you a training program, not those people, because they just want to make sure that you give them money. That's all their program is. What you have to do is be above that, be better than that, and think about, hey, what are my options? You're not going to find out your options if you listen to salesmen. They have no motive to give you your options in life. So if you talk to one salesman, oh, it sounds sweet, man, and I could just get a loan, it doesn't, no, you're screwed. You missed all the free ones, because you didn't go and dig out your options. Man, that's what life is about. If you're not digging out your options, you're getting a bad choice. If you think there's only one woman to marry or one guy to marry, would you do that? No. That's not right. And it's the same with getting training or education. You just don't go to one place. Oh, yeah, sort of fits. Yeah, I need somebody who wears pants. Okay, I'll get married. That's crazy, man, but that's how we operate. It is too bad because there's so many more options. See, the good options and the free stuff don't advertise. See, they're not advertising. So you're going to see the people that only want your money are the ones that are advertising. So that's what you're going to find and learn about. And you won't learn about these other things. So you go to those two websites, okay, 211.org, and then findhelp.org. Put in job training, and you'll get a list in your state. First of all, you have to put in your address, so it'll only be local ones. And there'll be, 20 or 30 of them. Please, please, please sit on the phone. Call 20 of those people. Please, please, please. That's the only way you're going to find something that you will never find doing anything else. That's where the real secret of researching and getting money is. It's numbers. It's numbers and how you treat those people. You don't have to worry about what you say. You're a human being. That's all you have to remember. You're a human being going to call another human being. So when you get on the phone, the only thing you have to remember, these 3 or 4 things here. 1, you're a human being. Okay. 2, you be polite. Okay. 3, you don't ask for a grant. Okay. Don't ask for a grant. Okay. 4, just ask for help. I need help. I need to get better income. I need help. That's the only 4 things you have to know. There's no magic things to say. It's not pulling a genie out of the hat or the bottle. Or I don't know where the hell genies live. Where do they live nowadays? They're probably in an Airbnb in Hawaii. and that's what you have to do. There's just no shortcut. And it's going to take work and effort and some time. Yes. But listen, what'd you do this last week? I mean, I don't know the hell I even did this that way. I work my butt off every day. I don't know, remember? Because I'm having fun. But to get there, I mean, that's what I mean. We waste things because we put off the hard part. We don't want to do that, like cleaning the oven. I remember when I was in college, the only time I'd clean my oven was if I had a test the next day, because I'd be looking something else to do in my apartment. Oh, what the hell can I do that needs to be done instead of studying for that test or doing that paper? Oh, cleaning the oven. I should do that. and that's how we put off the hard stuff. It's human nature. You do it, I do it, or whatever. So so don't clean the oven. Do the real hard work is getting on that phone and calling people that are in the business of getting you a better job, and they already got paid to do that. And don't think you have to know what to say. You don't. You're a human being talking to another human being. That's all. Department of Education emailed me yesterday saying that I must start making monthly payments again soon. Okay, if you're worried about that, call the Student Aid Ombudsman. Student Aid Ombudsman. Student Aid Ombudsman at the Department of Education. They have people that fight your student loans for you to make sure that you know all your options and things like that. Okay, that's where you start. Now, there's a couple of websites that help you for free too, and if you remember, I'll send you those. I don't have them off the top of my head, but don't pay anybody. Don't refinance. Don't do any of those things on your current student loans until you know all your options. Yeah, the Student Aid Ombudsman, that's it. And they have a phone number, email, and they'll evaluate your thing. Now, I was just with a young woman yesterday who said all their loans were forgiven. Wow. And I knew, see, a couple of weeks ago, Biden said, okay, they're going to forgive a lot of student loans for people who the last administration wouldn't forgive. So now they're forgiving them. Wow. So you want to know if you're part of that. So you want to know, what you want to know is what forgiveness programs are you eligible for? That's what you want to know. I've already started, actually. Started what? Getting forgiven? Calling the ombudsman? Optimistic. I started a government contracting business. Any grant program suggested? No, you want to, if you have a grant business, a contract business, go get a contract. Where do you get a contract? PTAC, P-A-T-E-C, I think that's right. Just put PTAC, I think. PTAC, sell to the government. They're free consultants that help you sell to the government. You don't need a grant. You need a contract. What the hell? You have a business to sell to the government? You got to sell to the government. It's better to get a $100,000 contract than a $10,000 grant, and that's what. Last check, please help me with EDR relief too. I need help sinking. Okay, if you remember, then, look in the description. We got our link there. But, if you already know, then it's, Facebook. Facebook.com/group/Let's-Go-Help, and just say what you need help with. And that's what I do all day long. After I finish this video and finish my exercise, I go back and answer one-on-one questions. You have problems with their business, finding money? I will give you that list of who to contact. PTAC says amen, and I need a contract, huh? Yes, working on all that too, so I guess so. Okay, well, that's it. You got to get help and go through the system. But don't get a grant. You want a contract. It'll take you longer to get a contract, a grant, a contract, and there's no guarantee. The guarantee is better. And once you learn how to get one contract, you get a million of them after. My sister made $1 million just in her garage in the middle of nowhere, framing pictures for the government. She learned how to do it. Maybe take 6 months to do it, but what the hell? That is, it's like going elephant hunting. When you bag one of those people, you got money for the rest of your life. And that's why every big Fortune 500 company, is living off of government contracts. And actually, there are contracts. There are grants to help you get a contract. So the PTAC people will know about those, or you could go to your SBDCs. They will know about all these things too, for people to figure out the system. I am a nurse, but I can't go back to school. I just paid my student loan. Good for you. I'm 55, only with a 4-year degree. Oh, let me help you. Where can I get training without discrimination because I am a nurse? Why would you get training? Well, again, okay, they're the people I talk to, because, see, maybe just for a 6 months training course that the government will pay, you'll get because you already have a degree. Wow, shit, that's good, right? So you need a new job, and that's why these programs are for that. People, who need a better job. That's what they're there. So again, those people to contact. You have to go to your local career one-stop. You have to go to your community college, and you go to those 2 other places that I mentioned to find there. Or if you're a member, just say your jobs, education, and training. We send you a report with all the addresses and contacts in your state. And if you're not a member, we have another place called letsgoreports.com. If someone will type that in on the chat, because it's hard for me to do it here, but put letsgoreports.com. That's where I help you for $5.95. I'll send you all those lists that you have to contact, to get training. So you ask for the report for your state, whatever state you're in, and you'll see on letsgoreports.com, you'll see the map of the United States. Click on your state and say you need one for jobs, education, and training. And for $5.95, you got it in 2 minutes, 1 minute, probably 30 seconds, because it's a download form. And you just get on that phone and start dialing for dollars. And that's what it is. Because otherwise, you're going to waste 2-3 months screwing around in Google and not finding the right places to do. This is what I'm trying to do. Have a single source that will have all the sources that you contact in your state to get the help and money you need to solve a problem in financing your bills and debt and things like that, starting a business or a nonprofit or invention or any kind of crazy ass idea you got. Jobs and education and training, housing, buying a house, fixing up a house, being a real estate investor, all those offices just in your state. That's what you need. At least I believe that. That's my theory. That's why I think the best to have you make, because otherwise nobody can organize a couple 100,000 grant applications like that for the country. No, you can't. Maybe Google can, but I don't have that kind of money, and nobody else has the time, and it changes too quickly. So what I do is show you the offices within your state who get their job, their reason that a law was passed for these offices in your state to help you get a job and give you money to get training. They're there. I don't know the exact programs. You have to, here's where to call to find them out, see? And that saves the problem. That makes it easy to organize. And then you get the latest, because anything I put in print, even on the internet, is out of date as soon as it's there. So you got to find out where in this state that you live in that their responsibility is doing that. See, we live in a country that has all this, organized this shit. We've been here a couple hundred years now, right? Got that right, man. The time wasted searching and reading and have, you can't. You're a nurse looking to opening some sort of agency for the elderly home. Yes, you could. Absolutely. So that's going to be a growth business, man. And if you want to do like a home health care agency or whatever, actually you could go on and like care.com or something. Do your services first on a platform that sells that kind of service. So you're an independent contractor and you just take the jobs you want until you figure out how to do it yourself. Not just the other you are younger needs to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so instead of starting a business or anything, go in the gig economy and say you want to find those gigs. And if you remember, I have a listing of those platforms that do that. So just search gig economy caring. So there's a lot of platforms. There's care.com. There's a lot that you could put your credentials there. People are looking for them. It's there. I appreciate you. I love to talk about making you a character in my comic. It wasn't for the post office anyway, so that's good. Anything. Yeah, send me an email. If you don't hear from me in 2 days, just yell at me. I'm personally disabled, have needs, but I'm staying busy taking care of me best as possible to make higher. Okay, you could probably do something on the internet. You can make money on the internet if you're online. There's lots of ways to do that. You won't be a millionaire, but you'll be able to make a living, I hope. Yeah, and at least start to see what happens. Things lead to something else. You don't know. Everything is an artwork. Your life is art. You're creating a unique life of yourself, and you're an artist of your own. What do you call it? Boy, you get old, man, you forget a lot of shit. But your canvas is your life, and you're creating that, and you're the artist of your life, which is a canvas, and you don't know what's going to end. You just have to start put ink on the paper or paint on the paper and see what it looks like. If it looks shitty, you throw it away and start another one. There's no shortcut. You can't think of what that painting's going to look like at the end. Yes, I'm looking at this time. Replace calls indeed. They have repeated. Yes, there's. Don't pay anybody to get a job. Don't pay anybody to get a job. I mean, a good place to start for gig job is if you put gigs, G-I-G-S, and then Indeed. That's the big employment service. .com. And then also if you go to Indeed and put work at home jobs, I mean, they have a section for that, and you just keep applying, apply 100 times, and do it. Oh, do it. Yes, do it. That's what it's all about. But it's amazing. What else data is in here? Oh, here's the respondents that wanted to do. Of the respondents who did not attend college or finish college, 58% of them stated that they would have completed college if it promised to prepare them with the knowledge and skills to pursue a more lucrative careers. That's why they don't. Getting a bachelor's degree, they knew, guarantee you're going to get a lot of income. But there is when you get a skill. You don't want a degree, you want a skill. And that's what you need, and that's what the government programs are for, about skill in holding a little tot grains and quantifying how to. I'm sorry, I missed that, Elizabeth. Survey found that 1 in 3 adult workers want a new job or a new career in a different field, okay? So 30% of the people hate their current job. However, the survey made clear that the cost and lack of affordable educational resources were some of the largest actors preventing workers from pursuing further education opportunities. Yeah, education costs too much. Screw it. You don't need it. If you want to just get more money, you get trained on do that. Because otherwise they want to suck you in for 4 years. So they drain your money for 4 years. But no, 6 months you can get something and you even get paid to learn. You start looking at apprenticeship programs. They pay you to learn. Everything from being a chef to a massage therapist or health, all kinds of things, or being an IT person. Yeah, you're looking for apprenticeship. Put apprenticeship.gov. I think they have the main program. So to find the apprenticeship programs in your area, and they pay you to learn. Pay you to learn. Hear that? Pay you to learn and get a better job when you quit, when you finally, learn it all. So that's better than paying somebody else to get a degree for 4 years. So it takes 2 years to learn something, and you don't need a degree for most of these apprentice shops or anything, and you'll be making $70,000, $80,000, $100,000 a year in that kind of job. Now, that's a deal, man. That's an incredible deal. Then you go to school and pay $50,000 a year for 4 years. What's that? $200,000, right? And you go making coffee at McDonald's, or Starbucks or whatever, and you're $200,000 in debt, or maybe $100,000 or 50, whatever the hell it is, and making 30 grand a year. Wow, that doesn't sound worth the effort, does it? And IT now, I mean, there's a program we're going to talk about a little later. Like in Phoenix, man, they want IT people so badly. So they're taking people who don't even know how to spell IT and training them for free to get them a great job, right? Right, I remember watching Homer Simpson when he said, "What's the number for 911?" Will do, I should be an apprentice. Yes. You want an apprenticeship. I mean, they're dying for people. It's all over. Now, you don't make one phone call and just get that check in the mail and everything. No, you make one, you fucks up, you got to do another one, you got to look around. Hey, where else could I do? You go to 211 or Find Help. Both are .org, and you look for job training. Hey, I'm looking for training programs. You go to your, the community college. Hey, I'm looking for apprenticeship programs or whatever. See, because they're the people who do the training, and they get money, so you could do it for free. And see, what happens is usually a course and working. So you're working, doing it, and then you take some classes also, and it's a little bit of both. But you're getting paid. You're getting paid, and winding up with a good job too. That will be more than probably any bachelor's degree will start with. And that to me is so important. There's so much hurt and pain. I see it too much in Let's Go Help. People are living in their cars. They can't be with their kids because they can't put their kids in the car to sleep. They have to hand off their kids somewhere. We are in big trouble, and that's why I have the grants trying to help individual members as much as I can. So if we make money, we're going to give it back to members. If we're going to train you how to use this is why we have a weekly training program. that's free to train you how to do this kind of research, to find money programs and grants. And actually, we're even giving prizes there. We give two $200 prizes every week to people who complete the training and do the best. So the best 2 people get $200 apiece. And that's really how much effort you put in. And that's what we try to judge. I mean, it's not perfect, but I hope it's an incentive, to help you help yourself. I'm sorry it can't take you by the hand and sit there with you to do everything. Nobody can. You have to learn how to do this yourself. That's the way you build up the resilience and build up the tools. They're not magic, they're just new. Learning to walk was new to you, so you had to fall on your ass 100 times when you learned to walk. Well, that's what this is. You're going to fall on your ass 100 times learning how to do this, but this is what you have to do to get what you need in life, because this is how it's organized, as far as I could see. There's other ways to live life. I don't think this is the only way, but and I don't think I have the only magic. I don't have any magic. This is work. But I've been studying for 40 or 50 years, and this is the way I see it after seeing it. All the rich people use this stuff, man. This is not, there's the reason we're in debt. We have so much of this stuff, just in the wrong places. and there's just too much hurt in this country right now. And that's why I'm trying to educate as many people as possible about the possibilities that are out there for all of us, no matter who you are in this country. You are eligible to apply for all of these, and you don't have to be special, you don't have to know anything, you just have to know where to go. And I love telling people where to go. but it's true. I mean, my point, and I don't want to tell anybody how they live their lives, because I don't know how to live mine. I struggle with it every day. What is the right thing to do? I know trying hard is right. I know giving is right. And after that, man, there's 1,000 ways to get through life, and we all have to figure out our own way. So because we have to figure out our own way, that means you have to do the work. And nobody can tell you how to live. You have to find out what works for you and what's right for you, and it's a trial and error method. And you have no idea how long it's going to take. Doesn't matter. It's going to be shorter if you start now. That's the only thing I can guarantee. The longer you wait, the longer it's going to take. So there's no easy answers to anything, at least to the good stuff in life that you need. But salesmen like me want to make you believe that. Oh, just make this one phone call, you get everything. No, easy. 4 steps to being a millionaire. I got them online, Suzanne. I forget, Zoo, something with Zoo in it, or Peep or something. Yeah, they're like $30 just for the frames. Then because I'm an old guy, I can't use the overseas frames anymore. I really got to get them suited. Thank you for saying that, sir. Peep, is that it? No, I'm not sure if it's Z-O-O it starts with, maybe, or G-O-O. But put funky glasses. And if not, send me an email. Let's go freeradio@gmail.com. And if you don't hear from me in 2 days, just beat on me. Hey, let's go, you old fart. Why don't you answer me? I get so much stuff, and I love being busy, and I want to help. I have to help the paying customers first, so I can make my mortgage people happy. And that's the important thing. And remember, okay, so if you want my help, here's what I have. $5.95, you get a listing of all the offices in your state that get money to help you with your problem. So you get a separate list for debt and your bills, paying your bills. You get a separate list for starting a business or a nonprofit. You get a separate list for housing and real estate investing. You get another one for education and training and jobs that we were talking about. You get another one for health care, dental care, and even pet care. There's free pet care too. Another one for legal, and I'm working on 2 other ones right now. One is for seniors and disability, so people who are senior and need help, or people with disabilities. And another one for people who are raising children. Now, I have a preliminary report that I'll give you for free. If you look in the last 2 or 3 videos, there's a link in the description that you download, and you get the Grants for Kids, the free report for every state. And I'd like you to download the report for your state, and then tell me what's wrong with it. What would you rather see there? What are we missing from your state that you know about? So help us help other people by putting input, into that report, so we could help other people a lot better. And that would be a terrific help for us and to help other people, because life is very complicated out there. That's what Google, that's why it's Google is. Life's so goddamn complicated. So that's why it's not knowing the application, it's knowing who has those applications, because the applications change all the time. There may be 30 of them there or whatever. So what we do is keep track who has those applications in your state. That's who you want to contact, and that's what those state reports are all about. And if you join our membership thing, and then we help you one-on-one for anything you want. Oh, well, this didn't have this, and I wanted to know, I want to start a kazoo band. How do I do that? Yeah, I'll show you government programs to help you start a kazoo band. Anything you want to do. I've been studying this so long. I love to know what I know, and I only find that out when somebody asks me a crazy-ass question. Oh, Jesus, yes, I remember that. So let me have fun too. Ask me the crazy-ass questions, okay? Thanks for being there. I really appreciate my life, and you're making it so important for me, so thank you.